What's up, you guys? Slim here, Team Symmetry, here to bring you guys a new episode of Slim Chat. This episode was actually inspired and brought to my attention by my amazing girlfriend, Veronica. So shout out to you, baby. I love you. She came up with this idea, and I really like it. This is going to be an episode on rarities and how rarities in the long run really don't matter. Now, when I say that, I mean that in Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, you always strive to have the best deck. You always strive to build the best deck. You always strive to have the best cards. The thing is that more recently now with a lot of the reprints, it's not that hard to do and it's not that expensive to do anymore. There were days where to pick up a set of this baby, you'd have to spend about $400 to $500. That's insane. These days, you can pick it up for cheaper than that. I got this for $12. This is a black rare tour guide. They look the same. They feel the same, they sound the same, they play the same. Whether I play a secret rare tour guide or a black rare tour guide's going to the board, and it's being played the exact same way. That's the whole point of this video, is that in the long run, rarity doesn't matter. Now, before I get any further into that, I too enjoy rarity bumping my deck, but I'm still very picky. I personally do not like ultimates. Now people might say that's crazy. I think ultimates are beautiful. I will completely admit that. I think ultimates are a very nice addition to this game. They make cards look really cool. They really bring out the true art of the card. However, I have noticed, and this may not just be me, ultimates are very flimsy. I've had very flimsy ultimate effect veilers, very flimsy ultimate other versions of cards, and I was always afraid when I was shuffling that I was going to like half pipe them, or I was going to like put a horrible like crease in them or something, and it was for that fear that made me never want to use ultimates again. So I have personally never put ultimates in my main deck. And that's why you'll see, like, I've switched to super effect veilers. I like rares, but I do like the super a little more. Something about me is that I prefer super rares. I prefer having super rare cards of almost everything. I wish a lot of cards were still super rare. I wish cards like Torrential Tribute were super rare. I know they're only ultra, gold, common, rare, etc. But I wish cards like that were super. I wish that all my traps could be super. Now granted, I have not gone out and invested in a super rare Book of Moon. That thing's expensive. I haven't gone and invested in super bottomless because I have them in gold versions, and the whole point of this video is that regardless whether you flip a gold bottomless or a super rare bottomless, bottomless is being activated and the same rules apply. The same effect goes off. This doesn't matter if this is a rare, common, gold, etc. So in the end of the day, no matter what the rarity, the card plays the same. Now, like I said, I love supers. So for supers, some of my favorite cards, I made sure I got super. I have a super Reborn, a super Dark Hole, a super Heavy, a super Solemn Judgment. But at the same time, what stops someone from just having the common or rare version? This is common, this is rare, this is common. You know what's funny about these cards? They look the same, they feel the same, they sound the same, they play the same. And that's the whole point, is that at the end of the day, you may lose to someone who's using the highest rarity, or you may lose to someone that's using the lowest rarity, but you still lose because the cards are the same. And people should not feel bad if you cannot get the highest rarity. Do not strive to be the person with the most expensive deck, because not only does that drain your wallet, but it also makes you a target. When your deck is expensive and worth a lot of money and foreign and stuff, you don't think people that go to events to steal are going to keep an eye on you? Trust me, they will. That's why whenever I play in an event, I make sure I have low rarity. I make sure that I try to keep my deck as low rarity as possible, except for some of the cards I enjoy. And that's what I've been doing. I've been keeping a lot of my cards low rarity so that I could, you know, safely go to an event and people will say, oh, he's just running commons, whatever, and they just pass you by, because you never know. Unfortunately, we're in a world full of crime, a world full of crazy people, and people who go to events just to steal. So honestly, when you have low rarity, you really don't have to worry so much because you can always get the cards again. And that's what I think is really cool about rarities, is that some rarities you don't have a choice. Like, personally, you really don't have a choice when it comes to Rescue Rabbit. Because right now, Rescue Rabbit is just a secret. Now, that may not last. Rabbit may get reprinted as any other rarity. In Japan, it's a rare. So, I mean, Rabbit has a chance of becoming a different rarity in time. The thing is are you patient enough? Can people be patient? Can they wait for reprints? I know a lot of people that can, but I know a lot of people who can't. People like to have original cards. I really do enjoy original cards. I enjoy original tour guides. I enjoy original variants of cards. But at the end of the day, I'm not ever against someone using all commons. I think you're going to use an all common and rare deck, more power to you. It shows that you're playing the exact same cards. You just did it on a budget, or you just chose to be smart and not spend that much money. I completely respect that. People who make fun of people because they don't have a high rarity deck, play them and find out. You'll realize, oh, you Monster Reborn? Oh, I have it too. Oh, you have Torqued? Well, guess what? So do I. And guess what? At the end of the day, if this gets Veilered and this doesn't, this had the better play. And to be honest, I really don't see what the big deal is. I personally love Original, don't get me wrong, but I picked these up so that I wouldn't have to switch cards between decks. So now I have a total of about 6 tour guides just so that I can run them in 3 different decks. Now the thing is that there's nothing to feel bad about. If you have a secret rare tour guide or you have a black rare tour guide, you still have a tour guide, still play the same. Once again, they still feel the same, they still sound the same, and they still play the same. People might wonder, what do you mean they still sound the same? You don't talk to your cards, do you? I do. Anyways, that's the whole point of this video, is that don't feel bad that you don't have the highest rarity. Don't feel bad if your deck is all common and rares. Don't let people tell you, oh, you need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to make your deck look nice. Who the hell cares if your deck looks nice? If it plays the same way and it gets you a win, then the deck's worth more than anything. Winning with your deck is all that matters, and that's what I wish people understood. I got people that are so picky with rarities and stuff that they won't run the card if they can't get it a certain rarity. That's a little crazy, but I'm someone who understands the value of original cards, respects original cards, but at the same time respects reprints. I made a video a while back on all these reprints. I fully support them. I don't think Tour Guide looks that great, but now that I look at it, it actually looks pretty nice for a black rare. I think it's actually a really nice black rare, and I have no problem playing it. And this way, you save money, you save the time that it takes to hunt down these cards, and you save a lot of just like smarts, in the sense that, like I said, if you have a really blinged out ultimate rare high rarity foreign deck, you're a target because people will want to jack your stuff. And I mean, that's the reality that you need to understand, is that at the end of the day, a card is still a card. Rarity means nothing. They still play the same. If I flip a gold torrential or I flip a common torrential, I still flipped a torrential. Either way, it's getting activated. So I think that that is just something you guys need to take to heart. I think that people who go and shell out hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I have nothing against that. More power to you. I've done it myself. But at the same time, I'm for both parties, in the sense that I feel that if you want to go and spend hundreds and hundreds on your deck, go for it. If you want to go and spend the least amount of money possible, go for it. At the end of the day, you still have a deck, you still have cards, and they still play the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, thumbs it up. 150 plus likes would be awesome. I want to thank you guys so much. I'm very close to 5,000 subscribers. I'm about 10 or 12 away. And you guys, here is the rabbit deck. I'm not kidding you. This is actually the rabbit deck. And the way I can prove it is I've got the double rabbits. I've got, let's see, what can I tease you guys with? I have the Sabersauruses. I have the infamous Caboozles. And I have some text in here that I'll be ready to show you as soon as I hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. So we're getting close. Let's keep it going. Once I hit the 5,000 subscriber mark, I will be revealing the rabbit deck once and for all. Also, today I'm going to be recording my behind the scenes of YuGi-Tubing here at Slim's crib. You're gonna get to see all around my little living area here. We're gonna start in the car. We're gonna come through the house. We're gonna make it kind of like an addition to cribs. Some of the rooms are closed for certain reasons, but other than that, you guys will get to see my messy office. FYI, the reason why my office is so messy is that I've got relatives staying here now, so unfortunately my office got trashed with a bunch of crap. Kind of makes me sad, but I can still record in there, so it'll be a real nice treat for you guys. So I hope you guys like this video. Thumbs it up, 150 plus likes. We hit 5,000 subscribers. We're going to reveal the rabbit deck. If we hit 5,000 by tonight, I will reveal the rabbit deck tomorrow in the morning and then save the behind the scenes for next week. But if we do not hit 5,000, I'll do the behind the scenes and upload it tomorrow. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something about rarities, that in the end it doesn't matter. A card is still a card and it will still play the same way. Once again, shout out to my girlfriend Veronica. Thank you so much for this idea. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to bring you guys more episodes like this. That's all I got to say, you guys. We got Mr. Frog and Miss Chick in the back. I already know. I know someone's going to comment on it, but they're here. They're just here to spectate. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Thumbs up the video, and thank you for watching.